Entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a little extra heat into this matchup.
So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by this promising young signal caller, already a starter in his first season out of Ole Miss.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. I don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. Just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Takes the second down snap. Completed to his running back. And this is taken ahead to the 42. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
It's a gain of 4.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Oh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Pistol now for Mahomes. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Back to the well again. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left with 4th down here. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And this is lofted deep down the middle. He connects downfield. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump back to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. They give it to him again. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackled on the play by one of the linemen, Omar Norman-Lott. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Punt meets him at the 28. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
He's got it on the bootleg. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
First and goal, Kansas City.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chiefs pull out in front further, 13-zip. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Broncos, nothing. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for
Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Denver set to take the field on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Third and 6.
Let's go now.
They'll throw third and long. Mims with the grab. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play good for 17 on a first down.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. The defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Back play straight ahead. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Chiefs in control so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have it on 3rd and 9. They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he frets his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion left.
18 Cardinal.
To throw here on first down. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
They'll run here on first down. They're cobbled together a yard there. Drew Sanders that time on the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another carry for him. We brushed him off with ease. And it's an excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On first down, they'll run. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Third and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that makes it 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. They'll run now on 2nd down. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Play action, Mahomes. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash.
Well, nice for this offense to know that even when they don't find the end zone, they can still come away with some points and keep up an awfully impressive pace they've set for themselves.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10.
Come on, set. 19.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down. He's going to throw it. That's incomplete on second down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Punt team on the field. Tucker on to handle this return. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Takes it in at the 26. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Offense to the line fast.
On the pickup. It's second and inches.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Myers' kick is good, and the gap closes to 14 points.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. Trying for the deep ball. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Butker to try the point after. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Week 14 is here, the final 5 weeks of the regular season. Teams jockeying for position. Let's get after it. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Cleveland. The Browns at home to take on the Texans. And it's the Texans QB. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Texans come away with an 8-point victory. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We'll look in on the Rams as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's Kenneth Walker. He's a weapon in the run game. He's a weapon in the passing game. Look at him go. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. The Seahawks move back to within a game of 500. They get to 6-7 with this victory. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals hosting the Chicago Bears. And it's Joe Burrow. One of his 3 touchdown passes in the ballgame. He also added a rushing touchdown for good measure. With that, we take a look at the rest of the action going on around the NFL here in Week 14. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chiefs first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Here's Etienne on first down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. A lot of space ahead. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He'll take this at the 10. He dodged the tackle. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Denver ready for another offensive possession. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. They'll work against the blitz. Caught by the rookie from NC State. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So first down from the 41.
At the 41-yard line.
Here's a throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
At the 45-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Set.
Blown back gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
At the Chiefs' 40.
I'll throw it. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Go.
Back now, pressure coming. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down in his zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Here comes the screen for Etienne. Works his way to the 35. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To the air, Mahomes. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Shoves him off. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Well, once you join the rarefied air at the 2,000-yard plateau, next thing you look to is the single-season rushing record. And with that carry, he sets the new NFL record.
Hey, let's be honest. With how pass-heavy this league has become, did you ever expect to see this one fall?
That's a great question. Can't say I did.
Opportunities for a back to challenge records like this, kid, don't come often. And now he's got a record that should stand for quite some time.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll send him up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead.
Broncos 3. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. The Broncos offense all set to go. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Now looking to throw.
At the 36-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. They're going to throw out of the gun. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. First down from the 42.
Yellow.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Yellow.
Looking to throw Mahomes. All in left side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They get 23 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow.
Back-to-back carries here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Hey, 43, 15.
Back to throw Mahomes. Brings it in. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Chiefs throwing 6 more on the blowout. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
45. Broncos 3. Harrison Butker.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. They'll go play action on first down. He'll try and run this. He's got room to roam. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Now one of the Chiefs in some pain out there, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's helped by the trainers. All set to go now from the 35. Right up the gut. Got a good handful there as it brings up second down.
Javon Holland on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos trying to do some window dressing. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. Back to throw now. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
He's got Sutton complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
A new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Broncos first down.
He takes off with it. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
Had to be a missed assignment somewhere on that play, and the QB capitalizes with an excellent gain. There's got to be an adjustment made, so even when the QB keeps himself on the read option, that gain is minimized.
They stopped him just in time. They got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. They give it to him again. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up fourth down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
So out now comes the punter. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. The Chiefs and this running back headed back out for a new series. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow. I got him.
Here's the handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Yellow. Yellow.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up third down.
A small little jab there finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Third down, it's Mahomes. And this one is launched downfield. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Mahomes throwing on fourth. He finds it beyond the marker. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. First and 10 from the 43.
And a first down, Chiefs.
Trying the right side. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in the game that's already decided. Back to the well again. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us.